Alright, in this video we are going to see how to create this theme using Divi theme. So you can see this is the converted page which we have created. If I show you, so this is the actual page which I have converted, the banner section. So this is the actually banner image, about us, banner image, about us, and you can see the animation is also we are going to create, and the separation, that is also called as divider, and the service section, sub team section, and blog section, and finally the call to action button, and then the contact us button. So you can see this is the completed JPEG, and this is we have created with the help of the mockup which we have already created in our playlist called Figma. So you can see this whole section is created with the help of Figma as a mockup just by drag and dropping. So this is the idea of design. In case if you want to learn how to design just by dragging and dropping and give the mockup, you are free to go with this video. I'll leave the link in the description. Fine, enough with the intro. Now let's get into the Divi theme. Let's start with the banner section. So I have already created a new page called home 3. Let's get into it. So here enable visual editor, that means it is going to be Divi editor. I don't think we need this because we have completed, and this is also we don't need. Now for the reference we'll use the same, we'll use this one as the JPEG. Fine. Now we want to create it from scratch. We don't want any predefined theme, so I want the full row. So we have a row, let's select the row, and I have the background image. So this is for the background image, add image, and I got all the images from the Unsplash and Pixels. I would recommend you to get the images from the same Unsplash or Pixels. Click on OK. Now you see we can add a text. Let's add text. The first thing, we need a phone number. Click on OK. So before that, let's choose this column and have the background color. Let's say here we can have, let's type background. Here we have background. Let's choose the color black. Click OK. In case if you want opacity, you can edit this and give the opacity. Click OK. Now let's add a new module. So if you see, let me edit this. By clicking on the gear icon, you are able to edit it. Let's add a new module, and here we are again going to have text. Let's select this, and we need a h1. Let's name is made up. Let this be h1, and I want the color to be white, and font. Here I'm not going to repeat again. I'm just going to use the two font. The first one is Oswald, and the second one is Roboto. So this is a section I would be using font, and later on I would recommend, or I would expect you to do on your own. Select this and give the color, and you can make this bold and give the font again. Let's make this Roboto. And if you want, you can give negative margin minus cool. Again, let's add a new module. Again, here we need text. again a new paragraph with some text. Let's take this, copy this and paste it again. So here if we have a copy of the old one, we don't have to type again and again. Cool. Let's select all and make the color white. Now just drag this module and here again let's give the negative margin, this time for this paragraph. Cool. Now select the whole row and give the width, the search width, and make the width as 50%, and let's give padding on left right 50, and I want this alignment to be at the right side. Cool. Now if you want to add the opacity, you can add the opacity. Let's get into the background, select the color and increase the, now again select this, we can have color, you can see we have a text color. You can make this dull, so let me select this again, select this and select all. Let's make this black itself. Now here we have text and let's search for color or text. Here we got everything. Now we need to change the text color. Let's use, it is not letting us to change. Let's check why. I have removed this. You can see you have to click on this, select all and remove the color, and now you can give the color. And I need transparent white. Let's select somewhat white and make this transparent. Cool. Now you got it. We need a button as well. To have button, let's create a new module and we'll call it as button. Click on the button. Read more is the text, and for the styling I want custom style. Yes, and I can reduce this to 15 pixel, and the button color need to be orange as of the theme color, so I'll leave as it is. If you want, you can change. I'm leaving it. You can remove the border color. You see there is a border color. Let's make this black and cool. Fine, the first section is done. Now let's get into the wavy section. To have wavy section, we have I have a website called, let me show you the website. So it is called the shapedivider.app. You can have any wave. I want wave opacity and I want this to be at the bottom. So to have the height, you can adjust the height. So here is the code. So for that, what we need to do is, so this is the final output. So click on this and regular full width container. Now we need to add code. just search for code. Here place the HTML, select all, copy HTML, then paste the HTML, copy CSS and get into the top, and create the style tag, and inside the style tag you need to place the CSS. Click on OK, and now let's select this and have negative margin minus a pixel would work. You see, we got it. Now the trick part is we have to make this full width. To have the full width, you have to get into the container and search for width. Give a width of 100% on both width and max width, and you got it, right? So if you want, you can increase the height, get the section which holds the background image and search for height, and we'll give height of 400 pixel. Not to forget, we have made the theme responsive as well. We'll see how to make this responsive. Cool. If you want to add even more, you can give height, or let's say 500. Click OK. Cool, we got this. Now let's get into the second section. Create a new regular half, and on the first half we need image. Let's search for image, and add the image. Let's choose this. Cool. On the second half, let's add again. Instead of searching it, we'll just make a duplicate of this and place this. Duplicate this. Select this and place it. Let's make color black so that we can see what we are up to. Hover on the plus, and that will allow you to tag. Make sure you hover on the plus and just drop it. Cool. Now the same way, just copy this. We have mistakenly copied the whole section, and if in case if you stuck, click on here, and here you can see we need the first text block, so just copy this and now get into the desktop view. Now we have two. Now we can drag and place it into our position. Cool. The second thing, we need the divider. We haven't created a divider. You can change the width and height. Let's search for width and give the width somewhat 40%, and we need to give the color as black. Just edit this divider and search for height. You can miss 8 or 5% is okay. Now let's search for margin, minus 20 pixel. Cool. Let's search and give some transparent to it. Cool, I'm leaving you can work with this. Let's search the text and paste it. Let's search this text copy this text and paste it. You can edit this. Don't use the shortcut. You can see I have mistakenly used the shortcut, and don't use the shortcut as of about us. I'm leaving the design to you. You place with whatever you want. Now once we hover, this seems to be two gap. That seems to be two gap. Let's search for margin and give negative margin of -80 pixel. Even more. Cool. Click on save. Now we just need to add a new module that is going to be text. Search for text and just place this way. Click on OK and make this come below the divider. The trick part lies in properly placing. So let's get into this view. Let's place this divider in between and check. And now if you notice, we want the divider to be to be between the text. Now that's cool. Click on save. I'm not getting into the perfect design. I'm leaving this to you because if I make this, it would be very big tutorial. Let me search for the, yeah, it is still running. Cool. Fine. The next thing what we need is to make a duplicate of this. Just create a duplicate, just drag it and place it below, and you got it right. Again, I'm leaving the design to you. You just need to add the background color. Just search for background and the color is black. Fine. Now again we just need a duplicate. Let me create a duplicate of this and place this side by side. Dragging and placing is the big task here. It surely depends upon the speed of your website. So by now you know you would have known how to change the image, so I'll skip that. and now we don't need this text. Let me remove this. Let's delete this module, delete this, and again delete this. Let's create a new module and call it as blurb. It is called blurb, and I want the icon, not the image. So let me get into the edit this. Let's delete the image and let's add the icon. Let's search for icon where we can place. Let's use the icon. Design image and icon. I need circle. Change the color and change the icon color. Place this at the left, and you can increase the size. This seems alright. Now by now you would have known how to change the font. I am leaving this to you, or else one last time I'll just change the font and show you, because I'm not going to repeat this. It is going to be the same. I want the title to be Oswald, and I want the body font. If you search for body font, I want Roboto. Cool. Just make a duplicate of this, and here you go. So we have completed the section. Now let me show you the animation part really quick. So before animation, now let me add this separator for you and just show you. This is the final section. So select the final section and search for divider. So get the container, here it is a container, and search for divider. So see, it says section setting on the bottom. Let's have a divider. Let's see what divider we have. Yeah, triangle. You can change the color. Now give padding bottom of 50 pixel. Just to get space. You can change the divider. I want the triangle, so this is a triangle. Save. Cool. So if I show you the actual page, so this is the actual page which we are creating right now. The final output will be displayed right now. So this is the final output. You can see it is static. To make this dynamic, what you can do is, let's select this section, and here you can see you can search for scroll effect, and I want the horizontal motion. Make this on, starting from -4, and it should end on 4 0. So actually we are doing this wrong. We have to choose the image. Let's choose the image. So choose the image. Previously we were choosing this section, that's the reason. Horizontal, enable horizontal scrolling. Come from -4 and add fade as well. Make this on. Click OK. Now you can see, if you want, you have to do one by one. Click on this and advanced scroll effect and add the fade, enable the fade and click OK. I'm not doing this for all, just for showing you one. Now if I scroll down and see the about us, you can see, check the about us only, it is fading in and fading out. It is because you have to select individual item and give the fading. You have to get this and give the fading, you have to select this and give the fading, you have to select this and give the fading. This is the final output which I see. You can see I have given them individually. The same way you can apply this scroll effect to the image. Horizontal scrolling, enable this, and it should wait on 0. It should come from -2. Now let's select. Actually it is moving the opposite way. It is going to be the trial and error one. I can leave this to you, just one last try. Now let's search. Okay, that is not working, so I'm leaving this to you. Just search, just play with the try and error. You will get the work done. And finally we have this section. Let's create a new section. 50-50. This is going to hold the text. And this section is going to be, just drag it. Just select this, make a copy, place this below. Now for the divider, make a copy, search and place this below. Cool, you can see. Save this. Now let's create this card effect. So you can see the card effect. As you see, now you can see you need to add the fade effect to all the element. You can see I have added the fade effect to all the element. I would recommend you to do the same for all the element, because it is going to be time consuming. I'm going to skip this. Now we need regular, a column of 4. We need a blurb. Just click on the image, select the image you want. I'll select this. Now to get this pen, what you have to do is, the pen won't show up that itself. You have to click on gear, and once this dialog box open, now you can edit this. You know how to change the font. I'm leaving this to you. Click on OK. Now select this again, select all, and head of operation. Now select this gear icon and search for align. make this text alignment center. And by now you might have known how to give the font center, give negative margin. I'm leaving this to you. Just make a copy of this blurb and just paste it. Give this to the second column. The same way, copy this or make a duplicate of this and paste this. Make a duplicate and paste this. You can change the image anytime by clicking on this gear icon. Once this dialog is open, you can click on this image, click on content, image and icon, change the image, whichever image which suits you. Cool. You can change the font. I'm leaving this to you. Click on OK. Now actually we have mistakenly created the our team section, so let me make a duplicate of this and click on this plus regular. Here we need a card, so 3. Select the column, edit this and have the background color. I have chosen the background color yellowish. Click OK. Now again the same way, we have the blurb. Content, click on this image, get into content, change or replace the image whichever is convenient. Let's select this image. We have lots of image over here. Cool. Now select the container and give the background color as white. So instead of doing this, let's select the blur. Let's add the background color white. Now we can have padding, left and right 20 pixel. Click on this chain and top and bottom also 20 pixel. Now we can make a duplicate of this blur and add it into the new column. Cool. And what else? And finally I'm skipping directly to the contact us because everything seems to be the same. The same section is repeating, and here you see, let me refresh this. Cool. And finally the contact. Just duplicate this section and search for the module contact. Create a new module. To have the module, you need to click on plus, regular, full width, and have contact. and here you go. You can change the color of the contact as you wish. I mean color of the button as you wish. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for listening.